Friends, what's up? I just realized that Alice is one of the first people here, and I titled the stream Happy Sunday, but I've realized that it's probably Monday for you, right, girl? So apologies for teasing you a little bit with that title. Or is it just very, very late Sunday? Yeah, because it's actually still early. No, because you're in the future. Never mind, never mind. Wait, yeah. Let me know. I apologize if it's already Monday for some of our friends in the future. But hello, my friends. We got Alice here. Visitor Zeta, Paolo. How are you doing? I am great. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging. Stanley's, what's up? Skywalker, you made it. Yes. Wait, come on. It keeps glitching out. Why did it make that so small? Make this bigger. There we go. Sorry, that was it shrunk it down really, really tiny for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Sean, yay, let's go. Why is it doing that? What's going on? I'm highlighting y'all's messages. Why? Okay, what is happening? I swear, y'all, I'm not doing. Oh, Tom's watching from the other room and he says it looks okay, but on my end, it shows me your guys' message and then it shrinks. Oh my goodness. Well, what's up, friends? Thanks for hanging out. We probably won't go for super long this afternoon, but we're keeping up with our three streams here in a weekend. I use StreamYard too. This isn't actually StreamYard. This is a Opus. It's a new. Oh, interesting from Vic. It's a new streaming platform that I'm testing out, which is why I've been streaming so much lately, and I actually love it. But I do recall, yes, StreamYard has its fair share of issues, and if you don't pay for the premium version, you're very limited in terms of customization. But every streaming platform, I've never once not encountered issues. Am I the common denominator? Probably. Has the stream started? It hasn't on mine. OMG, what is going on with Alice's stream? It should be started. Let me know if anybody else. I mean, I think it is. 4-hour stream. Oh, sweet Lord, no. Nah, because in T-minus 4 hours from now is The Last of Us. Alice, are you there? Can you hear me? I don't know. I'm assuming it has started for others. Matthias, what's up? Justin, what's up? I might try. You definitely should. I really, really love it. And I like the customizability. Thomas is here. Let's go. Now it's a party. Now it is a party. Well, what's going on, everybody? Oh, yay, Alice. Okay, good. Phew. Are you just not getting video feed? Let me know. I don't. As if I would know how to help you. Y'all know I'm the least technologically smart person. But I could make an effort. Dark Knight, let's go. Keely, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here. How's everybody's day been? Luckily, we're streaming earlier than I had originally anticipated. I was going to stream this afternoon, but Sean reminded me. I was like, we're going to stream again tomorrow. And he was like, before Last of Us, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. It's The Last of Us tonight. I feel like this week flew by. I have to rewatch episode 3 before tonight's episode, but I'm really freaking excited because I'm so sorry. Excuse me. In the preview for this week's episode, we see Melanie Linsky's character, and I'm really, really, really excited to see what role she is going to play. I don't even care because she's just phenomenal. Y'all know I just finished Yellow Jackets season 1. Can't wait for season 2, and the timing is actually hysterical. I watched her in that show, and now she's gonna have a role here in The Last of Us, and I absolutely loved her in Yellow Jackets. She's brilliant, so I'm really, really excited to see her in this show and see what her role is gonna be. I mean, she's just amazing. But also, for y'all who've played the game, yep, Stanley's. I'm not ready. I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna be well. It's actually so funny. Everybody like took to Twitter last week to share that they were like drying their tears after episode 3. And Neil Druckmann, the creator, of course, he was like, "Why are y'all crying now? That was supposed to be the happy episode." Um, so I think, yes, Sam and Henry has been a storyline that I am most scared to see play out in live action for the sake of my emotions. So we'll see what happens. Although I have seen some people theorizing that maybe they're spreading out the timeline a little bit. Um, and we're not going to be seeing Sam and Henry this evening. So let's see what happens. Okay, good. Alice has video. Okay, I'm glad. Let's go. Let's go. Tia says, "You'll be the last video I watch tonight as it's 22:30 here and I've work tomorrow." Oh, goodness. Well, thank you so much for chilling for a little bit before your week gets started. I appreciate you being here. Pedro, I know it is his time to shine hosting SNL. I didn't watch any of it. Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. After we wrapped up our stream last night, we went and binged pretty much the rest of the Chernobyl series, and y'all were right. I should have listened to you guys. Holy smokes, Craig, the showrunner, the writer, the creator for Chernobyl and The Last of Us here. I wonder, what is it like to have his power and to be such a mastermind at crafting these absolutely tragic, heartbreaking stories. Y'all weren't kidding. It was so freaking sad, and the way that they unfolded the story and showed it was just like whoa. So I should have listened to you all when you warned me, but it was still phenomenal. So I did not watch Pedro's hosting gig on SNL, so I have to catch up. I watched like one skit where someone posted on Twitter to showcase that he kind of like broke character a little bit because he was like laughing, which is always like the funniest skits on SNL when like even the actors can't keep it together. So I watched like one of those, but I have to still watch the other ones. I believe there's like a Mario Kart one or something. So I need to check those out. Whoa, whoops, Captain Rex here. I'm getting caught on him. It's been good. Went on a walk today. Nice. Oh my gosh, poor Aiden's at work. That's right. You woke up at like 5:30 this morning. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Zach, what's up? Oh, Zach sent us something at the P.O. box. I hope it does. We just actually stopped by there this week and there was nothing in there, but now that I know to expect something, I will definitely be going to check. Oh, Zach, thank you so much, my friend. Dan, what's up? Glad I caught you. Happy Sunday, Catherine. I'm here to let you know that there is a future for Star Wars. Have you read the current comics by Charles Soule? I'm going to be completely honest. I have not. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I need to. And y'all have sent me some like great comics here. But here's the thing about the comics. I've been gifted some awesome ones in my PO box, but I'm like so scared. They're wrapped all like nicely and professionally to keep them safe. But I'm like scared to touch them and take them out of the plastic wrapper. Is that what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Because I see comics as like a work of art. Like, I'm scared to even like touch the pages. You know what I'm saying? So I need to just get over that because you all have sent me some great ones, like some awesome Vader ones. So I need to just get over myself and read them. Are you excited for Vision Season 2? Heck yes! Knowing that the creators of Avatar's Korra is making an episode. Oh my god, yes. And also, as Zach and somebody brought to our attention, the studio that made Wallace and Gromit is doing an episode. Which I don't know what that's going to look like, but needless to say, I'm really excited. That's if they do it in the style, similar, like claymation, is that what it is? As Wallace and Gromit, that would be literally hysterical. So yes, needless to say, I am really excited and I'm really glad to see that they expanded the breadth. Not that I had anything against like the anime studios that all did season 1, and everything in season 1 looked visually different. Like every episode had its own kind of artistic style and totally different storylines and everything. So there absolutely was no like, oh my god, these are too similar. Like there was a really great breadth of anime, but I'm excited to see it extend even beyond that as well, to see what other studios can do. Because if there is one takeaway that I got from Visions, it's that people like People who don't typically make Star Wars content are perfectly capable of making absolutely incredible stories that I would want to see expanded. I think we can all agree there are select episodes of season 1 from Visions that I would totally pay to see a full-blown movie of some of these storylines. Like all of them had, I feel like, the capability of being expanded upon, which I really freaking loved. So I'm definitely excited for what season 2 has in store. All right, where am I? Where am I? Where is Grogu? Oh my gosh, he's over back on the couch. Wait, what? Sorry, I just got an email that was confusing me. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I'm getting off the train at the city. See you, Zach. Good to see you for just a little bit. I agree. Have a fun day. Cobalt is here. I'm here. Now I'm gone. LOL. I'd love to say, but I'm watching through Mando with the fam. Yes, Tom and I have to do a Mando rewatch as well. In anticipation of season 3. Hype train full steam ahead. LOL. Hope the stream goes great. Enjoy your rewatch, Cobalt. Thank you for hanging for a little bit. You're on the right track. Tom and I need to kick it into high gear and start rewatching, especially because we got 2 seasons now to watch. Charlie's here. Let's go. Oh, are we referring to The Walking Dead here? The Walking Dead is somewhere punching the air right now because The Last of Us is having such great success. Wait, where am I? Okay, I think The Walking Dead should just make an anthology series since the main show is Zombie Seinfeld. Show about nothing with no goal for the cast. What do you think? I think I still okay. So I'll be real with y'all. I'm so uncultured, and I never got into The Walking Dead while it was airing. And therefore I'm extremely late to the game. But with The Walking Dead, I think others would agree. If you didn't watch it while it was premiering, is it like almost too late at this point? Because there's like freaking like 17 seasons. Okay, that's an exaggeration. There's like 11, but that's still up there. So that's like a big time commitment that I don't know if I'm willing to make, especially because I hear mixed opinions about the trajectory of the show like you just expressed. It kind of goes on for quite a while. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I have to do it. But with The Last of Us out right now, like the zombie show, vibes are real. So maybe if they do claymation, though, it would be a silent short. I mean, that would have to be really long. I mean, I guess there's no time constraints. What was the shortest episode from like season 1 of Visions? I think even the shortest one expanded more than 10 minutes. No? I feel like that's a long time to have a silent short. No? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not as open-minded as I should be. Have you seen The Whale yet? No, I need to. I'm hearing mixed things also, but mostly positive. And of course, Brendan Fraser got the nomination, so I need to see it single-handedly for his performance, like our childhood hero. George of the Jungle is getting his renaissance. What's up? I'm totally gonna say your name wrong. Alaric? I'm definitely not saying it correctly. Please feel free to correct me on the pronunciation. I'm so sorry. I'll be completely honest, David. I'm so out of the loop with DC. Maybe for the best because it got such like it's getting such a not makeover. Am I misrepresenting what I'm seeing on Twitter? All I know about DC comes from what I see online. So I might not have the most accurate description of what's going on over there, but oh my god, where am I? Come on, chat. So maybe it's for the best because I know DC fans are going through a whole remake right here. I did see some sort of slate of new projects that they announced. But I still have yet to even watch like Justice League. I'm so bad. I'm so behind. It's all right, Nick Gundy. You're here now. That's what matters. Jerry's here. Let's go, Simply. Oh, Simply's going on a road trip. Oh my god, that is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Alice Ella's gonna attest to everything I just said. The DC fans are going through it right now. I mean, I think even non-DC fans, everyone knows about what happened with Henry Cavill, which, I mean, whether it's for the good of the franchise or not, it's still sad, regardless, to see an actor as beloved as him, who really truly embodies the character of Superman. I think he's like perfect casting. It's sad to see him part ways with the role for now. I don't think it's out of the picture entirely ever again, but oh my god, yes, Skywalker, 100%, to the point where I was questioning my moral compass. Because the way Tales of the Jedi frames his story, it's like he's totally in the right about a lot of things, but the paths that he takes to try to enforce change are obviously wrong, like, not necessarily the proper paths or channels to take necessarily, so but yo, totally throughout like those first two Dooku episodes, especially the one where we see him in action with young Qui-Gon. I mean, literally dreams come true, but I definitely had a change of heart about him and was like, "Oh my gosh, respect." And then when you get to the final episode and he slays Yaddle, you're just like, "Oh, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?" If I'm so chronically online, if anybody else knows that reference, then you'll think it's funny. If not, you're probably like, why is Catherine screaming into the void? The Grammys are tonight. They snuck up on us. I also thought like other awards season came before the Grammys. I couldn't even name a single nomination. Jerry, what's up? What's happening? Jared's here. Let's go. Finally jumped onto our stream. Good to see you, my friend. Where I'm not an hour later, completely missed it. I know, I actually feel like there's definitely streams we've had in the past where I was like literally signing off, and then I saw Jared pop in and say hello, and I was like, oh my gosh, no. It happens to everybody. I went to get some Chipotle. That's awesome. We had some last night. We had our Chipotle dose last night. Micah's here. Let's go. All right, where am I? Where am I? Let's catch up here. Let's catch up. Ooh, Dan the Man. I almost forgot. Since you're a sci-fi fan, Kat, you should know I'm writing 5 features and 2 television scripts and having a table read. Whoa! Let me have you contact my manager, Dan. Wait, actually, let me hit you up on. I hate myself, by the way, for saying that sentence, but it's true. Talk to my manager, because you know I'm about that. Let me reach out to you on Instagram. I think I follow you. If not, I know for a fact I follow you on Clubhouse. So let me hit you up there. But that is exciting. Also, good for you, like writing 5 features at once. I've never even attempted to write anything, any sort of like screenplay or whatnot. So I admire that. Kevin, good to see you. Our day's been going great. Looking forward, we're going to go out to a nice early dinner after this, rewatch Last of Us Episode 3, and then brace ourselves for Episode 4, where we will potentially be seeing Sam and Henry. Not looking forward to it. All right, I'm definitely got to catch up. I see T-Money's here. Let's go. I'm so glad you were able to catch tonight, because I know you tuned in literally right as we were ending last night. Good to see you. Good to see you. Catherine always questioning her moral compass. I know. Tales of the Jedi had me out there full-blown Team Dooku. And then by the end, I was like, should I be rooting for him? Was it wrong for me to be rooting for him this whole time? Leia Rose, what's up? I'm winded. Sorry, I have to catch up. There was only like 3 of us here when we got started, and now everyone's hopping in. But I've been neglecting the chat. I gotta catch up. Apologies. All right. Never tried Chipotle. Oh my gosh. It is life-changing. But also good for you. You haven't given into the mainstream. Chipotle is my life. I have 2 when I write. I'm drowning if I'm just stuck on one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, if you're working on multiple different projects, it's nice to have If you get sick of one and your brain is getting fried out, you can bounce to a different one to like cleanse your mind. She's always catching up with the chat. Good one, John. No, I still have to watch. I still gotta watch Pedro. Oh my gosh, studying for a vibrations exam. I don't even fully know what that means. Engineering terms. Okay, where are we? Where are we? You have also never had Chipotle Simply? Oh my god. You guys are out here thriving. I mean, I would say in terms of I don't even know if I would consider Chipotle to be fast food because it's actually I would deem it to be like considerably healthy, more healthy for you than other things options that are out there. Um, but it's definitely life altering if you like Mexican food. If you're not like a Mexican fan or don't like burritos or whatnot, then I guess it's not gonna be your cup of tea. Um, But that's also shocking, like, I literally only tried Chipotle for the first time in high school because I was succumbing to, like, the peer pressure. Because everybody when I was in high school was, like, obsessed with it. It was, like, the life source of my school. Ooh, also working on a cool robotics project for Capstone. No, Skynet, don't worry, Charlie. Oh my gosh, T-Money's out here doing amazing things. I love when you guys are willing to, like, share what you're doing. I feel like we've all been on this journey together. Like like T Money's been here hanging with us since you started school, and now here you are, like creating your capstone project. Like, what in the world? What a thought. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nick Gundy's living the dream. How do I get that arrangement? I'm trying to get that hookup. Did you like The Last of Us episode 3? So emotional. It honestly, I didn't really fully go into this last night because I more so ranted about what the reception to the episode was, but I'm gonna put spoilers actually. Where's my spoiler overlay? We will be talking spoilers. Okay, so from this point on, we're gonna be talking Last of Us spoilers. Um, or at least for this little segment. So if you've not played the game, I need to give some context. If you haven't played the game The Last of Us, the main characters meet this this guy Bill, who is a connection from Joel's past, and they go to him because they need to get a car, etc. That's not pivotal necessarily. Well, that's the one key part that they kept actually from the plot. They needed a car because they're trying to go west. So in the game, they go to Bill's place. He's like total like uh bunker, like all his weapons. He's got the whole town set up with like traps, and the town is pretty riddled with like infected, and you have to pretty much navigate throughout killing infected. And then they actually have this massive fight with a big bloater, which is a giant infected. So I thought all of that was going to happen in the episode that was coming up this week, like all of that action with infected and bloaters. And the big kind of soul crushing moment from the game campaign is all this time you're hearing about Bill's partner Frank. It's implied that Frank is his partner, like romantic partner. And you're like, where's Frank? Frank has gone missing. And then by the end of your, kind of quest with Bill to secure a vehicle, you actually find Frank's body, and he's passed away. And it's really sad, and like it's definitely like a big shocking moment in the game. So I was totally thinking that's what was going to happen in the episode, and the episode had the same energy. Bill was equally badass as he is in the game, and that's inevitable when you cast Nick freaking Offerman. So like, of course that's going to happen. And they still had all that, but they actually showed then the backstory of when you meet Frank, how their paths cross. And instead of spiraling into then how their paths cross with then Joel and Ellie, it's this beautiful hour-long episode of Bill and Frank's like post-apocalyptic love story. And then at the very end, they, kind of it's dark subject, but they take their lives together because they're pretty much both old and at the end of their days. So it totally big deviation from like what happens in the game. There's no infected, there's no big bloater. Like I thought there was gonna be none of that. It was a completely different story. So the whole episode I was just on edge because I was like, oh my god, like when is when is Frank gonna like leave Bill and then you find him dead? Because that's what I knew from the game. I couldn't even fully enjoy this beautiful romantic story because I was just so worried and thinking about what happens to Frank in the game and how Bill ends up finding him eventually. And that's heartbreaking. And I didn't want to see that. But instead, they did this whole 360 and I had a whole different ending where they die together. And it's just like, oh my gosh. So, needless to say, I loved the episode. But while watching it, I kept thinking that they were just developing Bill and Frank's relationship so that the pain and heartbreak of the discovery of Frank's body later on, after he like leaves Bill and goes missing, would have a heavier impact. So I'm kind of glad they like didn't do that because I was like bracing for that. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so sad. Wait, I gotta change to there we go. Now we can get that emoji rain. Let's go. So yes, I don't know if anybody else felt the same way. Like I just knowing the events of the game, I was like, I'm so scared for when they break up and then he finds Frank later on. Sorry, tangent. But that's how I felt about the episode. What's up, safety man? Good to see you. Sorry, I'm like so behind. Oh my god, we all need coworkers like Nick Gundy's. Let's go, let's go. Skywalker! Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. That means a lot. Are there 2 episodes on Wednesday for Bad Batch? I believe so. I think it's like a mid-season. Look at all that emoji rain. Making it rain, everybody. I love it. I believe it's a mid-season like finale type 2-part big episode event, which will be exciting. So we'll see. Thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate this. And you guys, I have some great news, and I have to give a shout out to Tom because, as you guys know, I was on a whole reaction kick, and then we had to stop pretty abruptly. I made it through Rings of Power, thankfully, and House of the Dragon, and then halfway through Andor, I had to stop because I had just kind of told you guys like technical difficulties with the setup I was kind of using to record my reactions and also get the footage to input into my reactions. And Tom hustled this morning and he figured out a problem and he did all his, usual troubleshooting that I usually just don't have the energy to do. And we found a way, and we're going to be bringing the reactions back. So I originally wanted to retire them also because I feel guilty, like, just using, the content that I'm watching for my own content. Like, there's no energy on my part other than editing the video and then uploading it. It's not like I'm adding anything necessarily other than just here's my reaction if you want to watch, but I'm not really contributing, or at least that's, the kind of mindset I had about it previously. Still partially do. You guys know I've always been hesitant to do reactions on the channel because I feel like I'm just recycling. It's the easiest form of content, let's put it that way. And I'm not trying to diss other reaction channels, but I think they would all agree you get to turn your brain off and just watch something and then edit it. And then, yeah, you can like talk about your thoughts and stuff afterwards. That contributes to the conversation. So I'm not trying to bash. There's a whole community here of reaction channels. That's like not at all what I'm saying, but at least from my own perspective, it's incredibly easy content. And I just felt guilty for a long time. But you know what? With Mando season 3 coming up, I feel like some major things are gonna go down, so we're gonna be bringing the reactions back. So hopefully everyone's excited about that. Shout out to Tom. Definitely shout out to him. Tom is my hype. Yes. Yes. We need to put that on some merch. I need to catch up on the Bad Batch. I'm 2 or 3 episodes behind. Oops. Oh my gosh, you should definitely catch up. Especially if things are heating up. Things are heating up. Kat is a deep thinker. We can appreciate that. Thank you, that boy Steve. Yes. Tom. Spoiler talk over. Yes. Okay, wait. Actually, let me take that down. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the reminder, Team Money. Yes. So that was our spoilers for Last of Us. We don't have to get into it about what is in store this evening. But I actually will be going live tomorrow, which will actually be fingers crossed. I'm not going to promise because I have some things lined up for tomorrow, but I need to I want to do a third stream this week because I owe it to you guys because I didn't go live Thursday, and tomorrow would be an opportune time to do that and compensate for it. So that would actually be fun because then we can talk about the episode, which actually we don't get to do. So that would be really fun. Yo, Nathan, this is a power move. My roommate bought a PS3 just to play The Last of Us. Honestly, I respect it. Completely justified, understandable power move for the ages. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Where are we? Where are we? Thank you all for all that emoji spam, by the way. Tom is my hype on his shirt and hashtag I have no health. I know. I think I will. I don't know. You guys know I've been really like avoidant of creating merch. I also just hate that term. Like, here, buy my merch. No offense to people who say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm such a petty, like, anti-YouTuber for someone who makes content. I'm so just like not like, subscribe, buy my merch, link in bio. Like, so you guys know I've always been hesitant to ever make merch unless it was a good idea that like I myself would want to wear, like something that I truly was like, yeah, I'm excited about this, versus just putting out like a forced t-shirt or something. But hashtag I have no health for everybody who's there who knows the story. That could be honestly really fun. So I do see reaction channels as somewhat mutualistic since it gives the creators exposure. Imagine if it wasn't Disney and Co. Would take them all down. You know what? You're actually really right. That's a good point. And there are some channels like it's still kind of iffy on YouTube because I've had random videos like taken down where I didn't do anything differently from other reactions. Like it can be very like wishy-washy in terms of what gets taken down and what doesn't. But I saw, who was it that tweeted it? Oh, I can't remember for the life of me. It was some actor who, I don't know if he tweeted it specifically on his own account or if I read it like in an interview, but they were essentially saying like they enjoy for film and TV, you know, you work so hard on set and you're not necessarily getting that audience return. So you're filming something knowing that people are going to be watching it like maybe upwards of 2 years later after the post-production and the release date and whatnot. And then you just have to see the reviews and whatnot come out, but you don't get to physically watch, like, see that reward of like watching somebody responding to your work, your product. So I saw someone saying like, yeah, they love watching reaction videos on YouTube because you get to, as the actor, you know, if you're not performing on stage, if you're doing film and TV, you don't get to see people's responses. You just read about them or read the critics. So that actually made me have a whole different like outlook on the benefits of reaction videos, because not that every actor probably even has interest. Let's be real, a lot of them you know, are either too busy to do that probably. But I mean, even Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and oh my god, Mark Hamill have said, I blanked on his name for a little too long there. Even the three of them have said that one of the highlights of the experience of the Luke Skywalker cameo in Mandalorian season 2 was the fan reaction. So they clearly were watching people's reaction videos. Granted, that was also like the biggest secret, you know, one of the biggest kept secrets aside from, you know, Grogu himself, that reveal in season 1. But I would argue like bringing Luke Skywalker back and managing to keep that under wraps for however long they did, potentially like 2+ years of keeping that undercover, I'd imagine it would be definitely like in their best interest to go. Like, I'm sure they'd want to go and see how people reacted to something that they had to keep under the radar for so long. So that's probably so rewarding. End rant. Micah's like, what? You don't want to have to plug your gear every single video you make? I know, right? Again, I don't want it to sound like I'm mocking people who do that. Oh my god. I couldn't do Serenity now because that's totally copyrighting Seinfeld, unfortunately. But yes, y'all know if you caught our The Force Unleashed. Sweet Lord, I needed that serenity. Oh my gosh. It was a dark time. Mark Hamill loved reaction videos to him showing up as Luke in Mando season 2. Right? Exactly. Yeah, it's got to be fun for the actors who normally otherwise wouldn't get to see it. So hearing that like put a different spin on it for me. Um and I kind of learned from like I guess I underestimated Mando because this was before I started doing reactions, but after season 2 finale I was like I wish I had both me and Tom's reaction to that. Because we were both just like, like I, I don't even remember because I didn't capture our reaction and I kind of blacked out because I was just too stunned to speak. So like, it's also just fun to have that saved for yourself, like for a big life altering moment like that. It's fun to have your own, see how you responded. I definitely go back and rewatch like the Kenobi episode 2 final reveal there when you see when Kenobi says Anakin's name for the first time again and then it flashes jump scares to Anakin in the back to tank and that was a jaw-dropping life-altering moment as well. And sometimes I look back on it and I'm like, did I overreact because I was on camera in this moment? But honestly, no. That was like I'm still recovering from that. Let's be real. I feel like we all moved on from that too quickly. All right, end rant, end rant. Jared, could you imagine? That's how I plug my merch. Now that you mention it, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, yeah, I heard about this. They did talk about sneaking into a theater for No Way Home to watch the audience cheer. Like, that's gotta be so much fun. Yeah, because you work so hard on set and you don't get to see the payoff necessarily of how it impacts people, especially if you're a legacy character like Luke freaking Skywalker. I'm not surprised if Mark Hamill would want to go and see people like absolutely lose their marbles. Oh, sweet Jesus. I need to just make a video. I always say I'm going to do it, and then I never do because it is going to be a lot of work, and I don't low key want to go back and watch all of my epic failures from every gaming stream that I've ever done. But I always tell you guys, one day I'm going to make like a highlight reel of all of my most epic fails from all of the gaming videos just in like one place. So we can just laugh at my mediocrity. Which a side rant, anybody else, I used to think the word mediocre like meant absolutely awful. Like, oh my god, that's mediocre, that's terrible. Cuz it just has that sound, right? Like mediocre. That's a harsh word. It wasn't until honestly within the last like few years that I learned mediocre just means like average. But like middle of the road, like that's not bad. Average is average. Mediocre sounds so much worse. No? Anybody with me? Okay, sorry. That's just a thought I've had. When Ahsoka name dropped Thrawn, I lost it. Yo, right? Literally was not expecting that at all. Batcat versus Gotham. Sweet Lord. Gotham did not have enough insurance to handle me. That's all I gotta say. Ew, I can't even watch that footage again. I lose, like, I'm surprised I didn't, like, have an aneurysm when we did that whole first mission in the Batmobile and I wanted to absolutely scream. I already was screaming actually. I'm honestly shocked that our neighbors didn't file a like noise complaint against us because I was losing it. I was on the brink. I was at my wit's end. And then I accidentally, not accidentally, I was just stupid and didn't catch the villain in time. And then it respawned me and I had to do the whole thing over again in the Batmobile. I really can't believe I survived that moment. Let's be honest. Oh, sweet Lord, if you were there, you know, that was a tough day for all of us. Ooh. Where are we? Where are we? James Earl Jones said he liked reactions to Kenobi. Oh, that's awesome. I agree with the statement. Andrew Garfield is a national treasure. The View with Drew, what's up? What's up? Right. My God, same here. We literally were awake all night long. That's the problem. In that moment, we were like, why are they dropping this? I wish this wasn't happening at midnight on a Wednesday because now we got to wake up and like go to work. You know? Okay, sorry. I'm like so behind on the chat. I rage when I fail in games. I mean, who doesn't? It's so funny because I feel like when we're as bystanders watching somebody else rage, we're like, okay, chill. But then when it's yourself, it's easier said than done. Between Ant-Man and Guardians 3, which are you most excited for? Definitely Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not going to lie. I only ever saw the first Ant-Man. I never even watched Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm bad. Games bring out the worst of us. I know, right? Oh my God, for real, Micah. I wish I had the courage to like go into a game and be like those people who are there streamers? I'm sure there's got to be somebody out there because games these days, don't they have a setting? Because obviously you can play on like easy mode, story mode, moderate to then difficult. Well, you can set it to whatever difficulty you have the threshold for. But don't some games these days have a setting where it's like if you die in the game, you have to restart? So it's like the stakes, not just restart that checkpoint, restart the entire game, go back to the beginning, the very beginning. I'm not brave enough for that, but I would love to see that the stress, the pressure that adds to the experience. I would love to see if there are gamers. I'm sure there are people who stream with that high stakes scenario though, those settings, like that's probably wild. Honestly, I'd be curious to see how long I would last. Probably not very, because even in story mode, I die every 5 minutes in some of these games. Could you imagine making it that far, making it like super far throughout a game with that setting activated, and then that's what happens? You slip down like ice because of all the stupid like parkour. It's not stupid, but all the parkour that you have to do, like for Fallen Order, for example. And then if you like slip or miss time a jump or a landing, and then you have to restart, like that's what gets you instead of like even just dying in combat. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh my God. It's on your DM on Instagram, but give it a check after this. Like, put your Serenity now as a sound for my saver. Is that okay? Heck yes. That's hysterical. That's so freaking funny. Right? If I played that setting, I would break a controller and scream some cuss words. Honestly, like the audacity of game developers to put that in there and be like, let's see, as if people don't get ticked off enough from video games. Let's put in the most high stakes setting we can possibly activate, in which all of their progress will be lost if they die even once, even if they're 99% through the game. That's ballsy. Sorry. Fallen Order was so frustrating. I could never find my way back to the ship. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot sometimes. I'm also very bad at navigation, as a lot of you probably saw when I played through Fallen Order. So. Aw, Danny, sorry, I saw this like 5 minutes ago and then I never answered it. Thank you! I love seeing you too. Thank you for being here. Oh, sweet Lord, my cat was amazing. Not poor Tom. Yeah, right. Tom does not miss that. So much property damage in Gotham. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. Oh my God, don't get me started on the Star Destroyer. Literal nightmares. Whew. All right, we might go for... Today wasn't going to be a much longer stream. Since we want to let people get ready for, I mean, we're still like 3 hours out, but Tom and I definitely want to rewatch episode 3 before tonight's episode. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Things are getting real. Episode 3 was really, obviously, a nice kind of reprieve. Is that the right word? A nice different tone from the rest of the show so far, which has been the, the stakes of avoiding infected or whatnot. So obviously, like, it would get boring if that was the same objective every single episode. Oh, we have to go do XYZ and dodge infected on the way. Um, I mean, not that it would get boring, but it would certainly be repetitive. So I don't blame them necessarily for deviating from the plot the way they did for this third episode here, to kind of have a little pause from that and instead just tell a human story. Um, but I'm low key excited for. I think they're heading to Pittsburgh tonight, right? Is that what's happening? At least the order of events in the game. And if we are going to meet Sam and Henry, that's going to be something. Um, Gotham insurance prices definitely went way up after I tore through there. I feel so ashamed that I did just absolutely quit that game, but it was for the sake of my mental health. We gotta be real. We gotta be real. I'm gonna show my ignorance here. They're remaking the original Metal Gear Solid. What does that mean? Am I being stupid? Is this something that I know and I'm just blanking out right now, or is this something I'm not in the loop on? Thank you, visitors. It's fine quitting game. Thank you. I needed that validation because I take pride in being like, even if this is the most difficult thing ever, I'm gonna freaking do this and it's gonna feel amazing. And I especially felt salty about quitting Arkham because it's everyone was saying, the whole time I was playing, like, this is one of their favorite games. This game is amazing. Um, and so I had that kind of, incentive. It's not like I quit something that was like, oh, this game's just bad anyway, so nobody's gonna miss it. It's like this game is the highlight of some people's gaming careers, and I totally just bailed on it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. All right, we'll go for a few more mins here. Okay, yes. What time are we streaming tomorrow? I'm working all day until 6:30 p.m. Don't worry, we will definitely be streaming after that. Yeah, I'm not going to stream anytime probably before evening on a Monday. I think there would be like 5 of us here hanging out. Except for our Australian friends who probably their work day is like over right by the time ours is like either midway through or just getting started. I can't do math. But that seems to be the way it works. So yeah, don't worry, I won't be streaming anytime before the evening. I'll be out all day too until 5 p.m. Won't be home after until 5:20. Yeah, don't worry. I think it'll be sometime. Probably again, not going to be a super long stream. If anything, maybe like closer to. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know. I can't guarantee again. I do have some things that might come up that might change my schedule. So if I don't stream tomorrow, if I don't stream tomorrow, we will do it at some point during the week to make up for it. Most likely, potentially Wednesday. And we can reconvene then. I'll keep you guys posted. If we're not going to stream tomorrow, I will let you know. I know my word doesn't count for much because I feel like I tell you guys that all the time and then I forget to make a community post. So I'll make an effort. If we're not streaming tomorrow, I will make an effort to let you know. And if we are streaming, I'll let you know when. I don't know. Times or maths. Me either. I've never played Arkham Knight because Arkham City was a one and done for me. Yeah, those games, are they all like notoriously really difficult? Because I mean, I had heard that Arkham Knight was extremely tough. Or at least maybe I'm just lying and misrepresenting what I heard to make it look like it was justified that I quit. I don't know. I think people were saying in the chat that it is a difficult game, and I did not make it very far. I still need to watch it. I still gotta watch it, Kaiju. I gotta check it out. Oh my god, Micah, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're not doing too bad with symptoms. I hope you're feeling okay. Enjoy your downtime. Enjoy your day off. I mean, hopefully, I know that's like horrible to say, but I hope that you feel better and get the rest that you need. Watch some movies, watch some Star Wars, use that time to take care of yourself. Yes, Scott, yes. Arkham Knight. That was the other problem. I was midway through playing that game, and not midway through at all. I was 5 minutes through playing that game, and we got to the levels with the Batmobile, and I was like, oh my god, I effing hate this. This is so bad. And I was like, I hope this is a one and done with this godforsaken Batmobile. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be in this thing for a second longer than I need to. I hope there's not more missions in this godforsaken vehicle throughout the game. And everybody commented, oh no, there's like so much Batmobile in this game. And that's when I started to waver. I was like, I can't. F this, I can't. So that was the beginning of our downfall. And it really was the Batmobile that I just can't. I made me lose it. And then people brought it to my attention. Oh yeah, the Batmobile was an addition to Arkham Knight. It wasn't in any of the other Arkham games. And I'm like, you're kidding me? I chose to play the one that has the stupid car. I can't even talk about it. I can feel my blood pressure rising. Whew. All right, before I get too riled up, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out and being here. I hope everybody, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of The Last of Us. And I hope we don't have too much heartbreak in store. We'll see. We will see. But I have a feeling it's going to be a great episode. I don't think this show is capable of having a bad episode. So I'm excited no matter what happens. Whether they continue to deviate from the plot or not. Honestly, at this rate, I just love the show. The show is really, it's like astounding. So thank you all so much for hanging out for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend here, unless you're Alice or other friends in the future, in which case it might already be Monday. And if that is so, then I hope you are off to a great week. I hope it's been awesome so far, and I hope that everybody here has a great week in store. Oh, Jerry, we love that you're a part of these. Thank you so much for being here. To everybody, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys again very soon. I'll let you guys know what time. If we are streaming tomorrow, I'll definitely keep you all posted on that. But until then, take care, everybody, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Oh my god, and before I go, last thing, I'm so sorry I said this last night. I was going to update my members screen, and I totally didn't, but it's because I went live earlier than I thought I was going to today, so I thought I was going to have more time to update my member screen, because I know that there's a lot of new members here that I have to add to the members page. It's very outdated. I'm so sorry. I promise it's not you, it's me. I'm just so naughty, and I keep forgetting to do it. I swear. I'm going to fix that this week. So all of our members who've joined recently will be on there. Okay. That's it. Sorry. Out of breath now, officially. Thank you guys so much for watching. Whew. Okay. And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Alrighty. Take care, friends. Love you guys.